Although the world we live in is always evolving, certain things remain constant regardless of the time period. Okay, so here's the deal. Regardless of the era in which we live, a guy should always be able to take care of himself. And there are some skills that every man must learn. There will be others who view this and immediately think toxic cult. And that makes perfect sense. There seems to be a worldwide epidemic of wimpy males. They've been taught to think that males and females are identical. In this video, we'll go over 5 essential life skills for men. Number 1. Learning to fight effectively. You might be a businessman, a doctor, and it wouldn't make a difference. You can't be a manly man if you don't know how to fight. Although learning fundamental fighting techniques is not necessary, everyone should know how to avoid getting into brawls and street confrontations. Let's discuss a possible scenario. You and your wife may be strolling along the street when a random guy comes up and smacks her butt. In this predicament, what would you do? He won't just sit still till the cops arrive, so that option is out. You may choose to disregard it entirely, but then you risk losing your woman's respect and your own dignity. No one should be allowed to physically harm those close to you without facing repercussions. This will come as a surprise to you. I wonder how many men in a contemporary era would just choose to ignore the issue and then make excuses for why they did nothing. As a man, you should ignore this in order to protect your people. You have betrayed your honor and abandoned your job as a guardian. Please pay attention. If a battle can't be avoided, never start it, but be prepared to defend yourself if necessary. Knowing how to open up an opponent with a few fakes and then once he lowers his guard, sending a hard straight shot right to the chin will ensure that the fight ends as fast as possible with a knockout strike. To the contrary, you will inflict more damage on yourself than your adversary if you fail the move. Don't kid yourself into thinking you're a good fighter. Instead, get some training. Number 2 is the skill to diffuse potential conflict. Knowing how to fight leads naturally to this competency. You may always use diplomacy and harsh persuasion to cool down a growing situation, no matter how powerful or skilled you are in the art of fighting. And if you can calm a tense situation, you're a leader. As if a group of male gorillas suddenly stopped acting like fools. Due to his status, the alpha male gorilla may command respect from the other male gorillas in the group when he enters the room. Likewise, that is potentially harmful. This is why combat training and conflict resolution skills go hand in hand. Number 3. Have a powerful presence. Can you name several males who, simply by entering a room, are treated with utmost deference? What if I told you it's not a supernatural talent these men possess, but rather a learned ability? This presence you see is a sum of numerous little characteristics and routines. You should be a manly strong man with a powerful grip. Don't be afraid to create direct eye contact with other people and walk taller as a result. When speaking to another male, you nod your head in acknowledgement. Charisma, like walking or learning a new language, is a talent that can be honed with practice and training. Let me be clear, many men fake them. Nothing ever seems to work. A faker is easily identifiable by his overly aggressive handshake or his attempts to intimidate others by looking them directly in the eyes. Stay away from this type of person. Hanging out with actual males is the greatest way to pick up this talent. Study their methods and adopt some of their practices. This might be a member of your own family, a male mentor, or even just a group of male friends from a gym or a fighting club. In spite of this, fighters are typically the most courteous and gentle individuals around. Number 4. Deep rational reasoning. Being well versed in a wide variety of topics can make you a more interesting conversationalist. Better decision making and enhanced quality of life are 2 additional benefits of this training. As I usually say on this topic, don't trust everything you are told, but also don't believe everything you think you know. It is important to first examine the possibility that you may be wrong. It's easier said than done, but in order to think critically, you have to put aside your preconceived notions and biases and be open to new information. Keeping to the same procedure out of habit does not make it the best option. Put your opinions and assumptions to the test by giving other people's points of view and arguments some thought. Perhaps you will pick up new knowledge. Number 5. You need to know how to manage your money. Lack of financial education is perhaps the biggest barrier to entry in universities and colleges. The vast majority of men never learn the skills necessary to handle money responsibly, make sound investments, or secure their financial future. To be successful in life, we are taught that a steady paycheck is a necessity. Exactly that much and no more. The first step towards better financial outcomes is changing your mentality towards money. Read Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, a popular finance book that has helped many individuals and prompted them to reevaluate their relationship with money. It's a vital talent to have. If you want to be taken seriously as a man, you have to be able to handle the pressure that comes with the role. Stop whining about it and deal with it. Gaining strength in all areas of your life is possible with the aid of this channel. Remember to press the like and subscribe buttons if you want to progress in life. As always, I hope you will join me again soon.